Hey there! In this video, you'll learn about the bioeconomy and how it can become an essential part of your teaching. So let's go. Our world today faces a range of challenges that impact all of us. But what exactly does that mean? Let's take a look at some examples. Climate change is one of the biggest issues, leading to rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and increased pressure on our cities and communities. At the same time, our dependence on fossil fuels creates another major problem. These resources take hundreds of years to renew, but we consume them much faster than they can be replaced. With the world's population growing and the demand for food and other products rising, using our scarcest resources is another key challenge. While increased production helps with food security, it also creates inequalities and puts enormous pressure on the environment. Our landscapes, forests, and coastal regions are at the heart of sustainable resource production, but they are struggling to keep up. If we don't act, these natural systems will become more vulnerable, making it harder for them to recover from disruptions. This is where the bioeconomy comes into play. It's often seen as a potential solution to these challenges. But what exactly does it mean? The term bioeconomy has been around for over 60 years, yet there's no single, universally accepted definition. Initially, it was viewed as a strategy for economic growth, but in recent years, the focus has shifted more towards sustainability and environmental protection. Today, we can look at the bioeconomy from three different perspectives. The first is the resource substitution approach, which emphasizes replacing fossil-based resources with bio-based alternatives. The second is the biotechnology innovation approach, which explores how life sciences and technology can transform industries through research and development. And finally, we have the green bioeconomy approach, which prioritizes sustainability, biodiversity, and socio-ecological balance. Most recently, the bioeconomy is viewed as a system-based approach that aims to make use of renewable, bio-based resources and biological knowledge to replace fossil resources. It combines tools from biotechnology and biomanufacturing, as well as biorefinery approaches, and develops technological and societal innovations to deliver not only food and bio-based products, but also ecosystem services. The bioeconomy, hence, isn't just a theoretical concept. It's a practical, real-world approach based on a set of principles that aims to tackle the challenges we face as a society and supports the sustainability transformation. The resources the bioeconomy uses come from renewable, non-fossil organic sources such as plants, animals, algae, microorganisms, and organic waste streams. These can originate from our primary production branches, including agriculture, forestry, and aquaculture, from microbial production or from biogenic side streams that are often mistakenly seen as waste. By using innovative processes, these resources can be transformed into food, feed, materials, energy, and even ecosystem services that benefit both people and nature. The bioeconomy transition is guided by 5 core principles that define how the bioeconomy should transition and innovate. These principles give us a bird's-eye view of how all the different parts of the bioeconomy work together to develop and implement the bioeconomy at different levels. They make sure that when put into action, the bioeconomy is doing the right thing and aligns with sustainability and social responsibility. The principles include sustainability, which focuses on ensuring that bioeconomic practices are good for the environment and that resources are used responsibly so that ecosystems remain protected. Multifunctionality, which aims to create solutions that benefit both the economy and society, such as job creation and environmental protection. Circularity and cascading use, which aim at maximizing resource efficiency and reducing waste by reusing, recycling, and regenerating resources in order to create closed-loop systems. Interdisciplinarity and collaboration, which want the bioeconomy to bring together diverse expertise and stakeholders, including policymakers, industries, communities, and researchers to address bioeconomic challenges. And lastly, holistic systems thinking approaches, which help in understanding the bioeconomy with all its interdependencies and contextualities. When we talk about the bioeconomy, biological knowledge also plays a crucial role as it encompasses various bioeconomy-related scientific fields, from bionics to molecular biotechnology and bioinformatics. The bioeconomy is all about using biological knowledge to create practical solutions and applications. One example of this is the lotus effect, which explains how the lotus plant can stay clean, thanks to its special water-repellent wax layer. We can use the same technology in paints, coatings, roof tiles, fabrics, and more to make surfaces that stay dry and clean all by themselves. So, let's define our bioeconomy as a systems-based approach that replaces fossil resources with renewable, biological alternatives. It promotes sustainable production while optimizing resource use. However, for this transformation to succeed, we need education, research, and innovation. By investing in knowledge and skills, we can boost the economy, support ecosystem regeneration, and protect biodiversity. Importantly, the bioeconomy is a collective effort. No single person, company, or institution can drive this transition alone. It requires collaboration, creativity, and a willingness to adapt. As we move forward, we must continuously improve our solutions and ensure that no one is left behind. But how can you, as a teacher, contribute to this change through bioeconomy education? Given the manifold topics the bioeconomy touches upon, we could easily create a standalone subject just for bioeconomy education. However, integrating novel subjects into curricula is challenging not only because education systems vary across Europe, but also because of several legal, organization, and sociocultural barriers, including a lack of financial resources and resistance to changes in educational traditions, amongst others. So consider bioeconomy education, similar to education for sustainable development, woven into all kinds of subjects from natural to social. For that to happen, it is hence you as teachers that play a vital role in making space for the bioeconomy within your lessons. And while we hope that this video has given you a solid foundation for understanding the bioeconomy, and ideally some first ideas of how you may integrate it into your teaching, we also know that nothing beats solid, ready-to-use materials. So if you need a little more inspiration, check out the BioBeo website to learn how to connect bioeconomy topics with different subjects to create meaningful learning experiences. And always remember, together we can shape a more sustainable future. So thank you for watching and see you next time.